So example 4 has one more part to it that we added here. It was right here. What is the probability that your sample of students will have a mean SAT score less than 450? So we want the probability that your sample is less than 450. So we're going to use this standard deviation on the next page and this one on the next page. So I got a head start on drawing it, and basically remember our average is 500, and the standard deviation on a sample of 500, so n equals 500, is going to be, sorry, not 500, our sample of students was 20, so a 20 sampled student, so n equals 20. Okay, we said it was about 22, it's 22.36. Okay, those are SAT scores. So what we need to do is, so they want to know the probability that your SAT scores are in your sample of 20 students is going to be less than 450. That's what they want to know. So let's put that area in here in green. Okay, so 450, that's probably down here, down around here or so. Okay, so that's the area that they want. So how do we do that? Well, that's going to be, so we take this, we're going to need the area. Okay, well, we don't have we know the low z-score is -9, but we don't know the high z-score. So that's what I want to put in right here. So how do I get that? Well, I can go and use my z-score formula. So I'll write this underneath. The z-score for 450 SAT score is 450 minus the average is 500 over the standard deviation on samples of 20 is 22.36. So when I do that, my z-score is, so I get a z-score of -2.236. That's right there. Okay, so that's what my z-score is. So I'll just do my area here. I'll do that in green. Equals, well, that's this part right here. We already have it right here. So I'll just so I needed this up here, -2.236. So that area, when I calculate it, normal CDF, -2.236, gives me this area. Okay, so when I do that, I get this kind of an area. So what's the chance that a sample of 20 students will have an average or a mean SAT score of 450 when the average is 500, plus or minus 100 SAT scores, is only 1.3% chance. So we should write that out here. I'm going to change it to blue, just so we should summarize this. There is only a 1.3% chance of having a 20 student sample with a mean SAT score of 450. That's what we're looking at.